Hi, a real estate agent for over about 18 years. Started my real estate career since I was very young. I really love what I'm doing right now. It's my passion, and then I like meeting people. And also sometimes during this real estate career, we met a lot of good people, bad people, crazy people, social people, many type of people. Being a real estate agent is not really an easy job. So why you should engage an agent either to sell or to buy your property? First is very simple, because real estate agents has more experience in dealing with they know the market demand. Let's say I want to sell my property in Marina Bay. When you engage a real estate agent, they will be able to tell you what's the market price. Even the market price right now, you'll be able to check through online, but the agent will give you a better idea because they are on ground. The location specialists, they will know better either what is the transaction like, and then what is the last transaction value, and what is the ongoing market price, right? So sometimes whatever price that you check online might be not the actual price that you can sell. Recently I have a customer who called me up and gave me a few listings. He wants to sell his Platino near E-Gate. Then he told me, Esther, I want to sell my Platino 2 million. My unit is the biggest unit in Platino, and I say, okay, you want to sell it 2 million, can? And then he says that I already checked the price through the internet, through the platforms online, the property platforms, and I saw people are selling at 2 million. So if you engage the specialists, let's say you want to sell your Platino, so you find the area specialist, the location specialist, and then they will be able to let you know, come on, the price on the internet might be wrong. The owner has the right to sell whatever price that they want, but an experienced real estate agent will let you know, at this present situation, you cannot sell at 2 million. So what did I do? I checked with the bank, and the bank actually gave me 1.6 million. So when you engage the agent will let you know exactly how much you can quote your property price. You see, online they might be putting 2 million, but the valuer gave us 1.6 million. So I told him that this price you cannot sell. So eventually I advised him to quote at about 1.7 million, and he was reluctant. He says, come on, Esther, the internet put at 2 million for very big size of Platino. I said, well, if you want to sell at this price, it's always up to you, but I will just let you know that 2 million definitely we cannot sell for you. So this is the reason why you have to engage a real estate agent who can advise you accordingly. And also another reason why you should engage a real estate agent is because we will know how to qualify our buyers. Let's say a buyer who wants to buy a Paragon in Gurney area, and like Paragon right now for 2,008 square feet, it's going about 2.8 million. And then he says like, Esther, I want to find a property near Paragon, 2,008 square feet. Can you find for me about 1.5 million? This is ridiculous, right? The market value is 2.8 million, and then we have this buyer wants to buy at 1.5 million. As real estate agent, we will tell the buyer that 1.5 million you will not be able to find a Paragon unit. If you want to find 1.5 million, maybe you can find somewhere else, but not Paragon. So by engaging a real estate agent, we will know how to qualify the buyer. We won't simply bring any buyer to your property and then show them, but in actual fact, they don't even have the budget. So this is what agents do. The agents will qualify the buyer. Another thing is that if you engage the correct agents, you will be able to assign your property to him or her. You don't have to worry. And also you need to understand the portfolio of these agents. Okay, what are their expertise? Some agents, they will be doing commercial, some agents doing industrial, some agents doing low end, some agents do high end. So if you have high end property, you need to find the correct agents. If you want to sell cheaper units, then you find another type of agents, because each agents, they are very unique, and each of them, they have different expertise, right? So and also another reason is you save time dealing with direct buyers. Why? Because for me, right, I'm also a property investor. I have a few houses. So when I want to sell my house, I didn't actually sell it myself. I engage agents to sell my property as well. I do not want to meet up with the buyer, and then I meet the buyer, and then the buyer came and started to say that your property, there is a lot of defects, this and that, this and that. So I didn't want to waste my time, listening to all those things. So I might as well let the agents that I trust, and I give them the key, and then they will take the buyer to have a look. And I know very clearly like how much I want to sell. So I don't have to face directly with the prospective buyer. Don't have to hear whatever they say, because sometimes it feels hurt when you hear like the negative things that the buyers say. But actually it doesn't matter, but it's just that we don't have to waste our time dealing with buyers, right? But for myself, right, I will still meet the tenant. I will have my agents. I will tell them what kind of tenants backgrounds that I want. Sometimes I have properties that I do not want like kids in the house. So I'll tell my agents that if the tenant has kids, then I don't want. If they have grown-up kids, then it's okay. If the kids are too small, then I do not want to have this kind of tenants, So after the agents look for the tenants for me, then they already qualify the tenant's background. Then they'll tell me, then I say, oh, maybe this tenant that I can accept. Then I will go over and meet the tenant. Then from there, I will filter again whether I would want that tenant or not. Okay, so that's right. Even me myself, I'm a real estate agent for so many years. I still engage my agent friends to sell my properties. I still think that every agent, they have different contexts. So first, my property will be able to sell faster. I'll be able to rent it out faster. Right, so okay, if for sellers out there, you must know that we have a few types of agents to sell your property. The first one is exclusive agents. So what is exclusive agents? Exclusive agents is that you engage these agents to sell your property. So, but you as an owner, you cannot sell your property. So once you sign an exclusive agent's forms, you as the owner, you cannot sell your property yourself. You can only, this is called exclusive agents. Well, the second one is called the sole agents. What is engaging a sole agent? Sole agent means you engage with one agent to sell your property, but you as the owner, you can also sell your properties. Another one is joint agency. Means a few agency, 2 or 3 agency. As the owner, you can engage a few agency, 2 or 3 agency to sell your properties. Right? Another one is ad hoc. Ad hoc means when you sign the bonding forms, then when you put ad hoc means, right, any agents can sell your properties. Okay, so there are 4 types. One is the exclusive agents, another one is the sole agents, joint agency, and another one is the ad hoc. So it depends on the seller, which type of appointments you want to give it to the agents, right? But of course, if you give the agent exclusivity, then the agents will be focused on selling your property. And also, it depends on the commission payable to the agents. Okay. Some agents, they are not just doing like introducing, taking buyers to view your properties. Some agents, they go extra miles. They do a lot of property related services. Sometimes they do gathering information, analyze your products, and then they will let you know what is the correct pricing to sell, and then they will engage a lawyer, and then they will also help the buyer to getting mortgage and also follow up the whole transactions process. So these are the agent's job, to make sure that the whole process is going smoothly. Okay? Other reasons that you should engage a real estate agent. Right, so I've come across recently that, I have a friend that he just called me and he says that, hey Esther, I have a property that I want to sell. I say, okay, let's arrange a property viewing. So I went over to this place. It's an original landed properties, and then I went in. He said, oh, you can just go there. My grandfather and my grandma is staying over there. I said, great. So I went over. What shocked me is that there's a banner, owner, and then the contact number. So I went in, I said, hello uncle, who put up the banner? He said, my grandson put it up. I said, why you put it up? Why don't you already engage a real estate agent, and why you put up the banner? He says that my grandson said, if we can sell it by ourselves, we save the agent fee. This is correct, but you must know that your grandfather and your grandmother is staying inside, right? So I said, uncle, I think it's better that you take down the banner. and told him it's dangerous. He said, yeah, I think it's dangerous as well, but it's my grandson's idea. Because if we sell that, then we save on agent's fees. And the uncle told me that recently there are Indians coming by motorbikes and they knock on the door and they say, uncle, are you selling the house? I will bring a potential buyer over to your house. These are the bad attempts that, you encourage people to come to your house. And you don't know that may have bad intention. And furthermore, this house, there are only 4 couples staying. If you want to save money, it's not the way you save money. Right? So when you engage a real estate agent, the estate agent will come, definitely. They already qualified the potential buyer. And also when the agents come, there are a few people are there. I think it minimizes the risk. Yeah, I think you better think of a better way to save money. Okay, and also I come across this owner who owned a very big bungalows. Yeah, these are stories I heard before, that he doesn't want to engage any real estate agents because he seemed want to pay agents so much money, by selling his property at 5 million. If you give 2%, it's 100,000. So it feels like he wants to be the agent also. He start to hang banner. Come on, owner. You have so much money, you own such a big house, you encourage the passerby to come into your house, and you want to be the real estate agent. I heard before the owner was robbed because they definitely know you have money, right? They will definitely rob you. At this current situation, at this current economy, never take risks. Let the agents handle their job. The agent will know how to do better. Okay? To be frank, I still engage agents to sell my own properties. To summarize, I've already said so many reasons, right? 1, because agents are more professionals. 2, you save your time. 3, the agents will be able to qualify your prospective buyers. 4, because each agents, they are unique. They know what they are doing. They are more specialized in different locations. And then of course, 5, you're going to pay the agency fees, which cannot run, right? Even I paid the agency fees to my agents who sold my properties. So not a big deal, right? As long as they can sell the price that we want. So I have no problem in paying them. Okay? So for those owners who wants to save money, I think you better think properly. And also, I think this money, right, the professional fee is really worth to pay because you save your time. Okay, so these are the things that I would just want to share with every one of you. But you still can choose not to engage any agents. It's always up to you. But for myself, I will still engage real estate agent services because I think they are more professional. So I've already done whatever that I want to share. Is there anything else that you may want to know? Maybe you can drop at the comment there. Any of you who want to list your property, you can list your property with me. List my property with Aster Ng. I will send out this form, and those of you who has property that you want to sell or you want to rent, you can just submit your listing to me. Then from there, I will call you and then I will ask more questions from there. You can submit your listing through the forms that I will send out later. Okay, I will end here. And also, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.